What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Curb Stomp Podcast, episode 30. My name is Grayson. To my right is Kaleb. It's been a week.
It's been fine. You're fine.
I'm not fine, dude. I'm kidding you. I think it's affecting my mental health.
Copium.
Dude, the amount of like copium I have been just ingesting over the last day has been insane.
Copium.
Anyways, welcome back to the Curb Stomp Podcast. We are less than a month. We've always been less than a month from Backlash. I think we're 2-3 weeks away from Backlash now.
We're not that far.
Yeah, we're like pretty close. Anyways, stuff's happened in wrestling. A lot less stuff than the last few weeks. So this is gonna be a shorter episode than 2 hours. Hopefully, God, please. I hope it's less than 2 hours.
I don't know. I can account for 30 minutes of you crying.
Probably. Yep. That sounds about right.
So before we start, I have a question for you.
Oh, no.
Do you believe in Joe Hendry?
No, I love Joe Hendry.
But do you believe in him?
Isn't he in a program with Matt Cardona right now?
He might be.
He's in something in TNA right now. I know Matt Cardona got fucking flamed by Jordan Grace, which I thought was fucking hilarious. So, where do we want to start this week? Because obviously there's the elephant in the room, but that's on Monday.
Let me go back to the news.
He's got all the news.
I see how far back it'll go. I'll try to keep it accurate timeline-wise.
Well, we also have the thing. We're doing a special second half episode like we used to do back in like December-ish.
Yeah, because we actually can now delegate time.
Yeah, we can delegate time because there's nothing really going on besides like the PLE coming up. That's not
that.
Yet.
Well, the thing, once again, to show how bad Seth Rollins is and why he really needed to take his break. There's a video of him trying to get in the ring at WrestleMania 40.
Oh, I thought you meant like bad, like it's in like skill wise. You just meant health wise.
No,
oh my god, I have to slap the shit out of you.
He couldn't even get in the ring.
Yeah.
In WrestleMania 40.
Mm-hmm.
Because he had to by himself in the match and he could barely get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Next up, soon to be free agent Hook. What's so funny? Yeah. Huh?
Because I love that he outlines that he wants to go to WWE.
He doesn't outline it. No, he said he's interested in exploring his options in free agency.
It means WWE. The only place you go from AEW is WWE. And I don't know if WWE wants him. They might. I don't know. But, I mean, hasn't Hook kind of like... Has he just been riding like Jericho's coattails recently? Or no, that's
Hook's
Guevara.
Really good.
I'm thinking about Sammy Guevara. I got them mixed up.
Hook is good.
I got them mixed up.
Apologize.
Do you know what I think is really funny about AEW right now? And I don't mean to shit on AEW every week. It's not that I'm not trying to. I promise. That the four what are they called? The four pillars? The pillars, right?
Mm-hmm.
The four pillars of AEW are none of them are currently on AEW programming. Zero.
Cody. Who are the other three?
You want me to do the four pillars?
Is it?
Well,
Cody,
they have
Penny,
no
and the Young Bucks.
They have new four pillars. MJF off with injury. Sammy Guevara is currently suspended, I still think, and not on TV. Jack Perry's in New Japan. We can talk about New Japan too. And Darby Allin is currently out with an injury.
Nice.
None of them are on TV.
We'll get to that. Don't worry.
I think maybe the issue with AEW is none of their actual top talent is actually on TV.
We'll get to New Japan.
I'm just stating that no one's on TV.
And WWE responds in the most subtle ways possible. But the Sav, did you see this tweet?
Is it the promo code?
Yes.
Yeah, the pre-sale code, yeah.
Is the weekend of Money in the Bank. It is. We have wrestling We have wrestling 4 straight days that weekend.
Yes, we have
Friday night SmackDown, Saturday's Money in the Bank, Sundays at NXT PLE.
It's Heatwave, and then
Heat
we're back
Wave,
to Raw.
and then Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
And then the pre-sale code is all WWE.
Bro's coughing.
Yes.
I wonder who sets the pre-sale codes, because if that's Triple H, I think it's funny as fuck. If it's not, whoever did that, definitely got fired.
And this is a shout out to Sami Zayn for breaking my heart.
Oh no.
He defeated the longest reigning tag team champion and IC champion in back-to-back Manias.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him.
Don't be like Geek.
Fuck him.
No. Kevin Owens is part
Fuck
of that,
him.
so I don't care.
He froze.
No. You froze.
Stone Cold was originally Stone Cold originally who was supposed to be the Undertaker.
I think it's better to have Undertaker because no one expected Undertaker.
But they couldn't make a financial agreement.
What type of financial agreement are you supposed to make, though?
Pay him.
Well, yeah, but how much are you willing to pay Stone Cold for a 13-second spot? Not even. Probably
Stone
like
Cold?
Yeah, it's Stone Cold, but what do you pay him? Like, do you pay him $1 million? Do you pay him $500,000? How much do you pay him? Do you pay like $5K?
2% of all ticket sales.
No.
Yes.
That's Cody Rhodes money right there.
2% of all ticket sales.
No, that's what indie wrestling does. That's what the WWE used to do. They don't do them anymore. Which is better for the talent, and everyone gets paid.
2% of ticket sales.
Nope.
Becky Lynch is suspected to be taking time off.
Nope. That's been debunked.
Yep. So I said suspected.
She debunked it herself.
Thank you.
I keep up. I see you have the news. I just keep up with it, so I can tell you that when you're.
I have to test you here and there.
Bro thinks I don't pay attention to my Twitter feed. Dude, I don't even tweet about half the. I don't tweet about like half the shit I actually talk about half the time. It's mostly just wrestling at this point. I'm obsessed with wrestling. It's bad.
Was New Japan on Saturday?
Friday.
Before or after SmackDown?
It was the same time. It started at 7:00. 7:00 my time, which is the same time SmackDown.
You'll have one news, and then you can decide. You want to do New Japan first or SmackDown?
We can go. I was at New Japan.
Okay.
For a little bit. We can talk about the problem with New Japan there. You forgot why I left, right?
Oh, I remember why. That's why I left.
No, but I feel like you forgot why I left. And then I remember.
No, I know why you left. You mentioned like 4 times that day.
Dude, it was bad, bro.
Or that day or the day after.
It was still
or both.
The day after because we were recording.
It's not official yet,
Mm-hmm.
but apparently the current plan is Mania 2026 of 42 is Rock Roman.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's a big build, yeah. Makes sense. It's 2 of your biggest stars ever, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about
now,
Roman going to Rock's territory.
Actually, 2 more things. The Rock wants to work with Cody this WrestleMania.
No, I don't think it's gonna. No. Honestly, I think Cody. I don't think Cody's making it to Mania with the championship.
No, I hope not.
I don't think he should. That maybe I should purpose it. I don't think he should. I honestly think there should be a 6-ish month reign, 6 to 8 month reign.
Yep, I agree.
And then drop it around November, December, and then have something else for it. I don't want to long ass reigns are cool. They're awesome.
Not every reign has to be long.
But exactly. Not every. This reign needs to be semi-long because Cody Rhodes finishing a story. He needs to be like the face of WWE for a little bit. But having a story where he drops it later on is much better than him keeping it for forever. Unless he comes with like Gollum, where he's like, "No, my precious."
Ilya Dragunov, Gunther,
we'll talk about Ilya. No.
And Seth Rollins are all wrestlers Kenny Omega wants to see at the G1 Climax.
I don't give a shit. I know the G1's
I will
I don't care.
beg for that fatal 4-way.
That's fine with me. Yeah.
I will bug. I will drop to my knee. I will be you if you see Rhea Ripley for that fucking fatal 4-way.
You said Seth, Ilya, and who else?
Gunther.
Mm.
Oh my god.
You know I'm not a big Gunther fan, and I gave my props to Ilya both on Twitter and to you.
And our DMs.
We'll talk about Ilya in a bit.
All right, talk to me about New Japan.
Do you want me about my story about New Japan?
Talk to us about New Japan.
So New Japan had a show in Chicago called Windy City Riot. They come to this is like the first time in like the 4 years I think they came in Chicago. Anyways, it was cool. I was there for the first few matches. I left after this Stephanie Van Keur versus was it AZM or Zami or Zumi, where they call him. Anyways, it was a good match. I left after that match because it smelled too bad. That's because wrestling fans apparently don't know how to put fucking deodorant on. Anyways, I left, and then I think an hour after, or hour or some shortly after I left, Jack Perry came out with a Chicago flag, which is normal. You're in Chicago, you want to like represent. And Chicago's a really big wrestling area. But it also came on the jacket that says "Don't Cry Me a River." CM Punk lives rent free in New Japan and 80 more just Jack Perry's mind. I really think it's a bad look to have a guy in a different promotion be your biggest feud.
Yeah.
And then after that, shortly after that, Jon Moxley became the first ever wrestler to be world champion in WWE, AEW, and Japan for wrestling.
Wasn't that just a house show or was that televised?
It was a pay-per-view.
Okay.
Yeah. They were not going to have that at like a house show.
That's why I was confused. I was like, there's no way they did that at a house show.
New Japan is a really weird setup. I'm not a big fan of like the matches were good, but I'm not a big fan of how they shoot. Because like I know AEW does it too, but like WWE has this thing where they have like the brightest lights on the ring, but like the surrounding areas is also lit up, so you can see the fans, you can kind of see the surrounding areas. New Japan basically blacks out the stands. It makes me feel like there's no one there. It makes me feel very empty, and I don't know how I feel about that. They also don't really have pops. They have more people just clapping, which I guess makes sense. But like I like it, but like I also like don't like it. I want a little more like WWE fanfare into it, you know? So give me a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's just my thoughts on when I went to New Japan.
Remember when we were talking about the Shield for the first time since 2020 doesn't hold the title?
Yeah, it took 4 days.
But the streak's over.
The shortest streak in the world.
Yeah. It's not like Undertaker.
It's not like Bianca Belair's.
Oh, well. Time for SmackDown.
SmackDown, here comes the pain.
Cody had an announcement for how his next challenge is going to be decided.
Mm-hmm.
Which was 2 triple threats into a one-on-one match. Winner of that goes to Backlash. And it was LA Knight versus AJ Styles on Friday, which will be the day before we upload this.
Yes. So make your pick right now.
AJ.
LA.
AJ, they're gonna make this a trilogy.
Why make it a trilogy? There's no reason. Because you know Cody's gonna run back into the bloodline towards the end of his reign. They don't have time for a trilogy.
No.
It has to end
no, not Cody AJ trilogy. Oh. LA Knight AJ.
Oh.
No.
I'm like, they don't have time to set up AJ and Cody to have a fucking trilogy. It just ended a big pay-per-view, which is SummerSlam.
They technically could, because last year they had a trilogy done by SummerSlam.
So Backlash, Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank, Crown Jewel, Queen and King of the Ring.
Okay. There's no Crown
There's like 4 PLEs between now and SummerSlam.
I forgot our summer's fucking stat of PLEs. And there's Heatwave. There's like, we got Heatwave coming up. We're going to talk about Spring Breaking, which I'm fucking excited for now.
Oh.
Bro hates NXT.
Braun Breaker murdered a man again.
Braun Breaker always murders people.
And got a new theme song.
We didn't talk about Braun Breaker during Stand and Deliver. That he moved the fucking ring.
We mentioned it.
I don't think we did.
No, we definitely did.
I think we just talked about it in DMs.
Braun Breaker's not human.
No, he's not. He needs to be in the main roster full time, and thankfully he's going to be. Because he dropped the titles. We didn't talk about that.
Well, he said goodbye to NXT after he dropped the titles.
Well, we didn't talk about last week because we recorded that day.
Yeah. He said goodbye to NXT when they dropped the titles.
Mm-hmm.
Baron Corbin even said he's going to go off and win the world title.
Baron Corbin should be going to SmackDown right now, and they should be setting up Braun right now for France in Backlash. Because France,
I think they're going to get called up. I think they're going to be a tag team again.
But France loves Baron Corbin.
Yes, so they have them win the SmackDown tag titles.
Whatever. Go on. SmackDown.
I missed one part of SmackDown, and I'm so mad I missed this part. Logan Paul states it's the Logan Paul Levesque era.
What?
Logan Paul said it's his era, basically.
Was this on Impulsive or on SmackDown?
On SmackDown.
I listened to that Impulsive episode. I don't remember him saying that. Okay.
Naomi next week, well, this week technically, battles Bayley for the title.
But Tiffany Stratton has the best gear in the entire company. And we'll talk about Tiffany Stratton in a little bit when we get to a different topic. Not like that.
What would we talk about her?
We'll talk about it. I promise you, we will talk about her.
Did you really?
No, because we said that the second part of this thing we said no like.
Okay, good. I was like, Grayson, that was the one rule I said.
We have two things we're talking about the second half of this episode, dumbass. We'll talk about it. We'll get to it.
Yeah, you got to tell me the other. I only know of one.
We'll get to it.
Unless you made up one like yesterday and forgot to tell me.
I texted you it. Anyways, we're pulling back the curtain way too much right now.
Hey, behind the scenes.
Naomi beat which I believe is Naomi's first win in a little bit.
Might be. No, she won at WrestleMania.
Besides Mania, I mean like on like free TV. And I think it's Tiffany Stratton's like first loss in a little bit too. Besides like PLE. Anyways, that was a good match, and I don't know was it like the number one contenders match for Bayley, or was it just that Naomi had to like tell Tiffany Stratton off?
They fight their match is on SmackDown this upcoming week.
No, I was saying that was Naomi facing Tiffany Stratton for the number one contenders match?
Yes.
Okay, so that was the number one contenders. Okay, cool.
From what I understand, yes. Naomi was going to challenge. Stephanie said she should challenge. They fought. Now the winner that's going to face Bayley. So
that should cook. Dude, I really don't know what they're going to do with Bayley because they don't have anything set up for her right now. I'm thinking she's going to have to run it back into Bianca, and I'm not very excited for that.
Well, it sounds like Bianca's going to have tag titles.
That's true. That
then raises the question: how the fuck are you going to get them to drop those?
Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are not going to be able to fucking drop those. They're going to have to collide. They're going to like butt heads at some point and have to like make a roll.
Like, how do you get them to drop?
It has to be a roll up.
Bianca or Jade could be Piper Niven and Chelsea Green alone.
That's true. That basically happened, yeah.
And the only team that they can't beat alone in this women's tag division is Asuka Kai.
Yeah, we'll talk about Kari. I think Kari also might have they. So I don't know if it's in your news, but there was a statement said that Kari Singh they're interested in making more of a singles push for her.
Good.
So maybe she meets Bayley at some point
and loses. I'm down.
No.
I think they'll end up winning the gauntlet with Bayley from Damage Control.
Maybe.
with the last one being Asuka.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Asuka right now. I'm really kind of lost there.
Draft to the Raw. Draft to the NXT.
I think a lot of people are gonna get split up with this draft.
Draft to the NXT.
I would not be surprised.
Now, should we talk about the elephant in the room that happened on SmackDown?
I was trying to figure out a funny thing to put there, but I couldn't figure it out. Someone new showed up.
I acknowledge him.
Roman Reigns did not show up.
We have a new tribal chief.
No, we do not.
Solo! that was a horrible solo.
It was.
My voice cracked.
So Solo is starting in basically another branch. I'm gonna call it a branch. I'm not gonna call it another bloodline. A branch to bloodline. With Tamatonga. Oh, who they said? Did they kick out Jimmy?
Yes, they quite literally jumped Jimmy.
Yeah, but that's gonna be initiation. Remember R-Truth? Anyways,
how the bloodline does it.
And I think people are theorizing that the Fatu brothers, Jacob and Zilla, will probably join Solo, which that's just a lot of beefy Samoans.
And one of them's not as one of them can move like they're not like they're not beefy.
Yeah, bro's fucking insane. But I think everyone kind of sees this as them moving towards Roman, building his babyface side of the bloodline with Jay and Jimmy. Probably have Sammy join them and maybe Cody for a Civil War, probably War Games. That's probably where they're setting up. People are saying SummerSlam. I don't think it's SummerSlam. I think it's War Games.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That outdrew Cody Rhodes, though.
So I need to get back to the news.
New news.
Yeah, we are back to new news.
News.
Dextro posted, what if I set up a WWE event with content creators? No, yes, because we will be there.
Well, Speed said that.
Yes, but you and I will have our match there.
No, we won't. Do you know why?
Why?
Because someone will fucking die before we even get a chance. We'll be in the mid card. We'll be in the mid card. We're not that popular.
We'll be the ultimate. I'll be the Ziggler, and I'll make sure we steal the show. Grayson eating an eight bomb from Big K will go hard.
No, someone's gonna fucking die if they do that.
They'll be fine.
But if that's how Matt Pat comes back, I'm fine with it.
Is Matt Pat gonna be there?
No, I don't. It's not a thing. They're setting up. People are just making jokes about it.
But they should do it.
Markiplier versus PewDiePie main event, and then afterwards, if the CM Punk music hit, Matt Pat comes out saying he's returning to YouTube.
I will DM Speed saying we're a wrestling podcast. We will put on your best match, and then he'll book us for a 30-minute match.
I'll get him a ring. I gotta find one, but I can get him a ring.
Shawn Michaels is now number two.
What a fucking voice crack! Holy shit!
What's going on with me today?
I don't know.
Shawn Michaels is now the number 2 role in talent relations, alongside with his current role as head of NXT.
So put that in English for me. I read that and didn't understand what it meant.
He basically is now I'm guessing Hunt is number 1 with talent relations.
Okay, that makes sense.
Decide who they bring in as talent.
Wait. Shawn Michaels has not been bringing this NXT talent.
He's not been number 2. He hasn't been number 2.
But he had. But that's, to me, that's saying he has not been bringing in this NXT talent. Hunter, your fucking explore page is off the fucking charts, bro.
I'm assuming it's Hunter. It could be someone completely random.
We all throw his HBK's fucking explore page.
Yeah.
Bro's looking at the number 1. Whose explore page is going crazy?
Well, I know who it was.
Who was it?
I don't think it's him anymore.
Okay, so it's that guy. Okay.
I don't think it's him anymore.
Well, he's been out from the company, hasn't he?
Yeah. It's chief content.
Doesn't he sell all his shares?
No, it wasn't that guy. It was a different guy.
Different guy. Different guy he's not mentioning, which I don't know what that means.
Laurinaitis.
Oh, that guy. That fucker.
It was some guy named Dan Ventrelli.
Was or is?
Was.
Okay.
It was 5. He was removed 6 days ago.
What?
Yeah.
I did not see that news. Okay.
I did not. That has to be fake. No, never mind. Never mind. It is Triple H.
Okay.
He's had it for 2 years now.
Triple H. My God, your explore page? I'll fucking chart.
Grayson, you want to trade? You take my explore page. I'll take yours, Triple H.
I love that explore page.
Ship.
What are you talking about? I need to find. I was going to say the next Brock Lesnar, but we already had that.
Yeah.
I need to find the next Dominic Mysterio before this one becomes too good.
He's mid. I still remember that DM.
What?
We were talking the other night.
Oh, the idea that we're floating.
No, on Monday we were talking. And I'm like, well, Dom just hit a Canadian destroyer on the Hitman. And you said, he did what?
Well, I wasn't watching Raw because I was working. I was literally editing stuff for CSP.
I knew exactly what was said. It's funny as shit. I died laughing. Oh. I know what. Oh, actually.
Bro, find out what I was talking about earlier.
You get there. I found the DM. You'll see why I'm rating.
Okay.
A baseball team dressed like WWE superstars for their game.
Who? The Bananas?
Huh?
The Bananas?
No, just some random baseball team.
Just some random fucking baseball team. Well, the fucking White Sox have a fucking WWE night, which is weird.
Well, because, Kane was on the infield. Stone Cold was in the...
You have Kane playing the fucking infield?
Yes.
Of all places, you could have Kane. You want him in the fucking infield?
He looks like a second baseman or shortstop to me.
No! Second baseman and shortstops are really short and speedy. Kane should be a first baseman, if anything.
Yeah, Kane's the definition. Kane's first base or he's right field.
Yeah, like, bro does nothing. Besides maybe catch the ball once every game, and then has to fucking do nothing besides hit the fucking ball out of the fucking stadium.
Stone Cold was in the outfield.
That kind of makes sense, but I mean his knee's a little fucked up, so
I can't tell who that looks like an Undertaker in the outfield.
Undertaker in the fucking outfield. These people, well, I mean, unless it's right field.
I don't know. It's a leather jacket, so it's either Triple H or it's Undertaker.
Triple H, but not. I wouldn't say Triple H.
I can't tell.
Triple H.
It's blurry. No.
We're gonna fucking make a fucking baseball lineup for fucking wrestling.
Next episode.
If you have nothing going on, might as well, right?
Yeah. Gunther's title reign was 666 days.
Correct.
And ended with a total of 106 defenses.
105.
6.
I saw 5.
I saw 6.
Anyways,
mine is from the only place you trust.
Okay, I can't even like talk about my point now because it's gonna make me depressed. I made my point on Twitter before everything happened.
WWE will be pulling back on all the AI they use, augmented reality. I mean,
that's not AI, that's AR.
I meant to say AR. 47.
What? We're just throwing out the number 47.
Automatic assault rifle 47.
It's AK.
An AK?
It's not assault rifle.
I don't give a fuck. They will be pulling back on the augmented reality and probably keeping that to pay-per-view exclusive.
Makes sense. Please tell me that they have a better Roman model then.
A better what?
A Roman model?
I hope so.
Because that Roman model is fucking from PS2.
We got Big E news.
Yeah, I saw.
His exact words.
Delicious.
Hey all, two-year next scans are in. things aren't changed. My C1 has healed fibrosisly, but has now not formed new bone. I'm not medically cleared, and truthfully, I may never be cleared. But I am blessed to be free of pain, immensely happy, and otherwise healthy. Life is good.
I think Big E, once Pat McAfee has to go back to whatever responsibilities he may have with college football, Big E should be the announcer next.
Well, if he stays on Monday, he will be fine.
That's what I'm saying, my guy.
But no, to stay on WWE if he stays on Mondays.
What's he doing on Mondays?
Raw.
Big E's doing Monday?
No. So college game day is Saturday.
Correct.
And the reason he stepped away is because they didn't want him to do SmackDown that night, fly, and have to do game day that next morning.
So I want you to think about this too. Game day is on Saturday, right?
Yes.
So, and then don't they have a post show after that?
No?
I thought they had a post show.
They just do college game day in the morning.
Okay, so the college game day, he leaves, does whatever, has to probably flies home to see his wife, and doesn't he have a kid on the way or has a kid?
I have no idea. But that's what Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are for.
That's when you see the kids. Not the weekend when everyone's fucking available.
But then he'll be there all day Sunday.
And then he'll fly out to wherever fucking Raw is. That's a lot of travel, my guy.
Oh well, they have the money.
There's a reason why Pat doesn't show up during that time of year. He shows up with the Royal Rumble.
Last year, it was because he
shows up from Royal Rumble until about like Money in the Bank.
It was because he was on Fridays. Okay. Let me keep Pat.
Would you have Pat or Big E?
Pat.
That's wild.
Both.
You rather not have a former WWE champion on commentary?
Yes.
That's wild. That is
fucking
wild.
Do you know why? Because because Pat McAfee brings so much energy to Monday Night Raws. We see Michael Cole breaking characters so much. It's awesome. Eric Warren has pulled out of upcoming events due to contractual obligations.
All right, let me click here.
The rumor is that it's part of the Howdy Six.
Let me click here. Okay. Eric Rowan.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
He's on his way back from everything. Or training Alexa Bliss on Monday.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that for a reason. Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
There's someone I'm forgetting. And then just the sixth member is Bray's embodiment / the Fireflies.
Are you forgetting Uncle Howdy himself?
Oh, that's my fifth one. I forgot. That's
are you forgetting himself, Uncle fucking Howdy?
Yeah, I forgot the fifth part. Fuck off. Bo Dallas. Let me go, because there's been QR codes all around on SmackDown and Raw and everything.
Some other news.
Lost the sauce. Go ahead.
There we go.
Go ahead.
Do you know who's been producing this WWE speed matches?
Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne.
At
30 years old.
Which makes me feel like he's going to be off TV and just be a producer, which is fine. I mean, that works for a lot of people. Bobby Roode?
Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode does a lot of producing. He's really good at doing that. Jason Jordan.
Both of them are great.
Both of them moved from doing wrestling themselves to being top producer. So
yeah, they do AVP. They're at AVPLE now for producing a match.
Yeah, so it's not a bad thing if Pete Dunne wants to move off from being a full-time wrestler into just.
Can we also give a shout out to Jason Jordan?
Jason, we'll talk about that when I guess we can talk about it now. Yeah.
In case you didn't know, Rhea Ripley was having a panic attack at Mania. She credits one person for helping her through that panic attack.
Correct.
Jason motherfucking Jordan.
There's a picture of it too.
And there's a picture of it. Jason Jordan is that guy.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Goated with the sauce.
Gunther has been beaten by 4 wrestlers in WWE.
We're back. I fucking got there.
Name those 4.
Ilya Dragunov, Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, fourth one. Was it
On
NXT?
NXT.
Was it NXT?
Yes. It was
Oh, Braun Breaker.
Yep.
Bro, thought I did not know Mike Gunther war.
It shows how much you actually love him, but you just
I
hate him.
don't like Gunther at all, bro.
But you know all his losses.
Because I saw it on Twitter, bro. Sounds like people hates for a second. I'm not gonna
back to Mania. Sorry, I'm strictly going off the news feed. I haven't sorted it.
Okay.
As everyone else was running down the ramp to celebrate with Cody, one man acknowledged Roman Reigns. Did you see who it was?
Acknowledge Roman Reigns?
Yes.
Randy Orton.
Yes.
It was really. I didn't know.
As Randy's walking down, he goes. As he's walking by Roman to pay his respects.
Cody versus Randy Backlash. Book it.
Now, you want to name Roman's 5 longest matches during his reign?
Longest matches?
Yes.
The Cody matches, the tag match for Mania.
It's his own title defenses.
Oh, so single matches. Fuck. I remember the J match being really long at SummerSlam.
That's you have the top 3.
Bang. Was Drew McIntyre at Clash of the Castle?
Nope.
No, okay.
The shortest one is 32 minutes.
Were these all in the last 2 years?
No.
Oh my god, I'm thinking in the fucking bank, motherfucker.
One of them was not in the last 2 years.
Only one of them was not in the last 2 years.
Yes, the other one you're missing was in the last 2 years.
Was Sami Zayn versus Roman was not that long? Is Sami Zayn versus Roman? Really?
That was the 32 minute
I remember that being like 20 minutes.
32 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna guess the J match in Hell in a Cell is pretty long.
Nope.
No. Okay, goddamn. Was it one of the Kevin Owens matches? There's 15.
He's not with WWE anymore.
Was it the fucking Matt Riddle match on fucking SmackDown?
No.
About to say, bro.
This guy's a future WWE Hall of Famer.
Oh, it's Daniel fucking Bryan.
Well, actually, no, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, it's Edge.
But what PLE?
WrestleMania 37. Daniel Bryan and Edge. That wasn't. Wait, that was shorter than fucking 32 minutes?
Yes.
Why the fuck do I remember that being. Okay. Sami Zayn's match felt like 20 minutes. The Daniel Bryan versus Edge felt like 30.
33 minutes was Edge versus Roman at Money in the Bank.
See, I don't remember that match. So give me real.
Now, do you want to name the 5 wrestlers with the most matches so far this year?
Ooh, Dominic Mysterio, Damian Priest, Cody Rhodes.
Sorry, there's technically 7.
Finn Balor.
Gee, no.
Really, Finn Balor is not on the list?
No.
I remember Finn Balor fucking cooking.
So wait, who have you said?
Dom.
Yeah.
Damian.
Yeah.
Cody.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say like, that might be on the board, but he hasn't really cooked on shows.
Cody's in first.
I figured because of how
Cody's first, Dom's second, Damian's 5th.
Okay. At least all male.
Nope, 1 female.
It's not Rhea Ripley. It's Becky Lynch.
Nope.
Ooh, Bianca Belair.
Nope.
Is Shayna Baszler just fucking cooking?
No, it's not Shayna Baszler.
Okay, fuck. If it's Nia Jax, I want to kill myself.
It's not Nia Jax.
Good. God, the Chelsea Green's not doing house shows that often. Let's say it can't be Chelsea. It's not. Is it fucking Damage Control? Is it Asuka?
Not Asuka.
Is it Kari?
It's Kari.
That's my fucking girl.
Kari's tied for 3rd.
Really?
Yes, with 28.
Now
you need the other 3 names you're missing.
God, they're all men. Okay.
All men. All on Raw.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, everyone but Kari on this list is
Sammy.
on Raw. No.
Gunther.
No.
Oh, Gunther's usually on the list, so.
Yeah, he usually is. He's not here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, usually he's on the list. And he's on house shows plenty. I'm trying to think of who's usually on house shows that I keep seeing like the card of.
One of these names really surprises me.
Jey Uso?
No, Jay's not the name that surprises me, but he's on here.
Okay, say like is he not on the list? Surprising name.
He's the other. He's one more tied for third and fourth.
Bronson Reed has done a lot recently. Shinsuke?
He's the other one tied for third.
I say like Shinsuke does a lot of house shows recently. Yeah. See, here's the thing. Kaleb may know a little bit more than me about wrestling, but I figured
I'm shocked this guy here is at 27 on the year.
Oh, is it this guy that still like surprises you?
Yes.
Really? Okay. I thought Shinsuke would be that one.
No, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked Shinsuke does a lot of house shows. Unless I'm just being stupid and he just wrestles on every fucking Monday.
I don't think so.
This guy does a lot more house shows than I realized.
I don't think Gable's doing house shows like that.
Nope, it's not Gable.
I'm trying to think of my house show. That's what I'm trying to think of right now.
He's a top star.
Top star? It's Seth?
No.
I was supposed to say Seth was injured for weeks.
It's not Seth. If it was Seth, that'd be fucking insane.
Dude, that would be insane. Oh my god. Top star on Raw. Holy shit. Why am I fucking blanking? What the fuck? I have no idea.
Drew McIntyre.
What? I don't remember him doing any fucking Raws lately.
Drew's at 27.
The last time I remember him having a match, well, I guess he had the Fatal 4-Way. Besides that, like, since before Mania, like, I thought it was like Jay was his last one, and that was a while ago. It was like February.
Yeah, so far this year, it's Cody 33, Dom's at 30, Cody, Jay, and Nakamura tied at 28. Drew fucking McIntyre has 27. Damian 26.
Okay.
So Drew apparently is putting in the work at house shows.
Yeah, he was at my house show. No, he wasn't. He was not at my house show. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm lying. I'm just lying to you guys. I'm sorry.
Now it's time for Monday.
Monday! Oh no, I don't want to talk about Monday. I don't want.
We'll save you a thing for second to last.
It was literally the first thing on Raw.
But we have to build to the best two things that happen.
I can feel like there's like the pressure in my face starting to well up.
Sheamus beats Ivar.
In his time back. And Ivar went to NXT.
Triple H revealed new World Tag Titles.
Oh my fucking god, they're fucking gross.
I like them.
They look like a fucking pizza.
I like them.
I don't. They're too fucking bulky to be tagged. I understand like you may not like the tag titles, but they weren't bulky. I don't think tag titles should be bulky because they should not feel like top titles. They should feel like stepping stones to the top titles, which I think the tag title. I personally like those titles enough where it's like I'm not gonna complain, but like they should feel like stepping stones.
It could be the fact that the last tag titles were so bad.
I don't think they were that bad.
They were horrible.
We had them for 14 years, though.
Yeah.
I didn't mind them.
We needed new titles.
Sure, but I didn't mind them. But they shouldn't be that bulky. You know what I got the new tag titles for SmackDown, my guy. Right here.
Yours is just gonna get reused. Mine, I'm behind my champion now.
Damian Priest is a great champion. He's facing Jey Uso at Backlash.
We have new number one tag team contenders
that are not going to win.
I hope they do.
They should. They're not going to.
I hope that they do.
They're not going to.
Indy Hartwell embraced.
Yep.
Which just means we were thinking Candice was going to turn.
Well, Candice is turning.
but on Indy.
I would prefer the Indy Candice feud.
But it looks like we're gonna have a heel women's tag team.
We already have one.
And we're getting another one.
I don't want another one. Another one we have is perfect.
We need another one.
We actually have two. Sorry. We have two heel women tag teams already.
Damage Control and
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
They're not heels. They're Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
Which are heels.
We cannot. I refuse Chelsea Green's a heel. She's just in Karen.
Which is a heel.
Nope. She's just a Karen.
She's the best Karen ever, but she's still Karen.
Andrade beat Dom.
He shouldn't have.
And got jumped by Damage Control for Ricochet to save him.
I want you to repeat what you just said.
Andrade got jumped by Damage Control after beating Dom.
Repeat what you just said.
For Ricochet to come and save him.
Repeat what you just said.
I did.
I want you to recognize what you just said.
That Andrade got jumped and Ricochet saved him.
Jumped by who? Who did you jump by?
Oh.
Wrong favorite. Yeah, you said Damage Control twice.
TikTok, hi. Hi, TikTok.
Yeah.
Hi. No, that copium's gonna be the TikTok.
Who did you jump by?
Judgment Day.
There you go. There's your faction.
Got jumped by Judgment Day and Ricochet shaved him.
He had a great slide. That's all. Okay, Ricochet can do whatever he can in the ring, but he can't do anything else. No, we gotta talk about it, don't we?
Not yet.
Oh,
we have more stuff.
This is torture at this point.
We had Chelsea Green and Piper Niven defeating Chance and Carter. Jey Uso beat Finn Balor. And what was going to be an awesome standoff between Jay and Damian turned into Judgment Day. Once again, jumping somebody.
They always do that, yeah.
And I think it's going to set up a Damian face turn.
Kinda. So I want to first off say that Sami and Gunther have additional person that they're adding on to the European tour of the house shows for the Intercontinental Championship. This just got announced today. Finn Balor is joining that triple threat, making that triple threat.
Ooh.
So they're probably going to push towards Finn to be in the IC.
Probably.
Picture. I think what's going to happen is Finn Balor is going to turn on Damian, forcing Damian into a face turn, not Damian having the face turn.
I think it's going to be a Damian face turn.
Well, yeah, I think it's going to be a face turn. I just don't think it's going to be him forcing the face turn. I think Finn's going to be the one who forces him into a face turn.
Yeah. I think it's just...
Dude, I'm not even kidding you. A Finn versus Damian fucking match at a PLE would go fucking crazy, bro.
I'm not going to argue that. But I think having Damian naturally.
Well, he didn't like them jumping people, so. Kaleb was reading something.
I would. I'm just. There's something else. I didn't know if it's not important.
Okay.
I'd rather Damian just naturally turn face.
I'd rather see the NXT pay like egg go crazy. Bring it back.
Just let Damian. People are behind Damian now.
They're starting to because it's just a new champion. I don't think everyone was initially.
Yes, but they're also pushing him towards more as a babyface than a heel.
Yeah, I'm split. Not in love with it. I don't like. I don't hate it.
It's time to talk about Gable versus Sammy.
Oh my god, you're a fucking bastard.
First off, the best entrance we have of the year.
I didn't watch it, so
Jay
I'm gonna be real. I turned off Raw immediately.
Jay escaping Damage Control.
What?
You heard it, didn't you?
What?
You didn't catch it again?
No, I did. I had to think about it for a second. My brain to do the ADH thing where it has to like
Day escaping Judgment Day. Ran outside.
Prom baby girls.
And Sherry's just out there looking at the sky.
Yeah.
And Jay walks up next to him. Looks at him, he's like, "What you looking at, Oos?"
Yeet.
Yeet. Oh, Cody had a dad joke about till we yeet again.
Yeah, and Jay also pushed the guy out of the way.
Bill deserved.
He was. Absolutely. That guy was fucking stupid for getting his way.
The guy shouldn't have followed him. Waiting.
No, he shouldn't have
Waiting. There we go.
You shouldn't have followed him because people need to know they're fucking like. There has to be some boundaries with the wrestlers. I understand you love them, I get it.
But there was a rope set up.
Let them work.
Yeah. And Sammy does his thing, and then Sammy comes inside, and his theme music starts playing. He grabs a fucking recycling bin.
Mm-hmm.
And he just starts going crazy, and all of Montreal's around him getting hype.
Yep.
He's going down. He's high-fiving everyone. He's not making people stand behind a rope. And he walks down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Best entrance we've had all year.
Sure.
And then we hear shoosh. And then Sami Zayn won.
Yep.
And we had the best heel turn we've had all year.
Yeah. No, not all year. No.
Who's better?
Mello.
No. Was that this year?
That was Vengeance Day, my guy. That was
did that take place? Yeah, it was this year. It did take place this year.
Yeah.
I'm taking Gable.
I'm taking Mello.
There's something about taking a man out of his wife's loving arms to suplex him onto the mat that is just different.
No.
It's probably different. It's definitely Mello. Shush. It's the best main roster heel turn.
Sure. Okay. I don't think we have had as many, have we?
I don't think so.
No.
And it was just it was chef kiss.
Sure.
Which is looking like leading to a triple threat with Bronson Reed involved at Backlash.
I don't care.
And Gable being Gable and the Creed brothers as a faction.
Just straight up copy the Kurt Angle, whatever it's called.
Yes, and everyone and people are
just straight up fucking rip it.
Just do it. Everyone wants it.
No one gives a shit if it's like copy. We want it.
That faction would be too good. Give Gable the IC title. Give the Creed brothers the Raw titles,
and have Kurt Angle manage them.
Oh well, are you ready?
No.
Too bad. Rhea Ripley's vacating the women's world title. She has the world's right.
The world women's title, yeah. The women's world title, whatever you want
is vacating the world title.
Mm-hmm.
And first off, thank you, Rhea.
Yeah.
380-day reign.
The
exact same amount of days as the 07 John Cena reign.
Yep.
But
which led to one of the most greatest returns of all time.
Yep.
Oh, dude. I hate this so fucking much. Like, obviously, it's leading to something eventually, but
I don't know what.
Well, the fact that had her vacated versus her dropping it in a quick match, whatever, means that hey, she's still undefeated, she's still the dominant force, but she's injured, so she has to take time off.
I don't think she could have even done a match.
I don't think she could have either because it's literally she can't move her arm.
She can't move her
arm. But
and it's gonna have to get surgery.
She might. I don't know if it's been confirmed she has to.
I don't think she has to. She should. So fully.
I don't think it's been confirmed she needs to.
She should.
If you don't need surgery, don't get surgery.
I don't want surgery on my knee. She should get surgery on a knee.
I need surgery on my knee, but that's different.
I don't need surgery on my knee.
I do. But dude, I'm so fucking upset. So my favorite male wrestler is Seth Rollins. My favorite wrestler is Rhea Ripley. They both had the top championships on Raw. Seth lost, which was fine. Rhea retained at Mania, which I thought was going to happen. And now this happens. And dude, I'm so deflated right now. I've had to cope with just having like pushing so many like women to the top of the card that probably don't deserve the top of the card right now, but that's just me.
Yeah.
So that brings to the question. Obviously, I think it's Liv because like Liv has said, I'm gonna take everything away from you, which I think includes Judgment Day. I besides Liv or Becky, who else could hold that title? Because they're getting crowned next week.
You're gonna boo me.
Do not fucking say Nia. I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face. I've seen too many fucking tweets about it. It's fucking stupid. Nia is still ass at wrestling.
No, I'm not saying Nia.
Okay, good.
I'm saying the woman I've been behind for the last few weeks, who needs this title, deserves this title, and was robbed of it.
I know who you're gonna say.
Shayna Baszler.
No.
Fuck off.
She's not at that level right now. You know that. I know you know that.
Put her at that level.
Do you know what I'm gonna say?
Who?
So the Raw roster kind of falls off a cliff after Becky and Liv. Would you agree? The talent kind of just falls off. They're not as built as. It's not like the talent's bad. It's more like that they're not built up to be that world championship level of talent, which is that's the fault of the booking. I'll admit, Shayna Baszler should be at that level. There should be other people at the level. So after those two off of a cliff, the women's roster right now on SmackDown is really, really stacked, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're pushing people pretty hardcore over there. I mean, Damage Control's getting a big push. Bianca Belair is getting a big push with Jade Cargill. Bayley's getting a massive push. And maybe some new faces get mixed in the fold. So maybe we just drag one of those new faces over from SmackDown.
Superstar.
No, not from NXT. From SmackDown. You drag a superstar from SmackDown who is doing really, really well for herself. She's cooking ass.
No.
She's making a name for herself. She's absolutely loved by the fans, even though she's a heel. Just like how Mami was.
No.
So what if Tiffy Time?
It's not Tiffy Time.
Hit the world.
No, it's not.
World Championship really early. And made sometimes you just need that big push immediately out of the gates. There's no mid. Like I would say, give her the mid card title, but there's no mid card title, so might as well just fucking push her to the top of the card.
You sir are wrong. No.
Let me cope.
No.
Fine.
It is.
Is
this the other thing you said we need to talk about?
This is like who was going to be the champion? Yeah. Who else could be the champion? I think Tiffy Time is a perfect option if it's not Liv, because it's going to be Liv. We all know it's going to be Liv. Who is going to be? Tell me realistically who it's going to be.
Shayna Baszler?
That's not realistic, my guy. I love Shayna. You know this. But Shayna is not at that level. She's not built up right now to be at that level. I know she has house shows with Rhea, but she's still not at that fucking level. She's currently in a tag team with Zoe Stark. They're not going to just abandon that. Realistically, who can it be? And I'm not coping by just saying it's Liv. I know I'm a Liv fan and everything like that, but literally that's the storyline they're going with. To have Rhea vacate, to move on, because it's the same thing that Rhea did to Liv.
Yeah.
I know Liv is the only realistic option besides maybe Becky, but that's stupid to have Becky do it. Because Becky still hasn't also signed her fucking contract. Anyways.
You ready for the main event? Actually, psych! We have NXT.
So we have NXT, my guy.
We don't usually have NXT.
I know. We're recording until Wednesday, by the way, if anyone's worried about any news that we missed.
Yes. I mean, the big things, because we'll keep it short, is Javon Evans opened the open challenge for Ilya Dragunov.
Banger of a fucking match.
Banger.
Dude, bro did a Spanish fly into a pin.
Push the guy to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
So, he's going to be a star.
He is. Absolutely. Oh.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna put an addition onto the live thing. I know. We just stopped talking about it. So there's this guy on Twitter was praying for Liv to tear her ACL. Right. Just a jackass, right?
That's not even the worst. I have a worse tweet that came that we have to talk about.
I didn't see that. Liv this morning, Wednesday morning, tweeted. Oh my god, I gotta grab the tweet. I gotta do it quote for quote because I can't put it justice without just giving the quote. Where's my fucking tweet? There it is.
You want me to find it?
I got it. So the guy was praying for her to get injured or that he's had better, whatever. Liv Morgan this morning tweets, guys, don't be mad at him. He probably pleasures himself in his socks for a living. Liv Morgan is out for blood. She don't care who is in her way right now. She's gonna take you for all you're worth. Which finally, then we're getting heel Liv Morgan, which I'm happy for. But anyways, we can continue with the next. I just wanted to add on to that. So forgot about it.
That's awesome.
We was a little clap back. Kaleb.
What?
NXT.
I know. I'm looking for what else I want to talk about.
Still cage match between Trick and Carmelo.
I know. I'm trying to see if there's anything else we want to talk about before that.
Tatum Paxley thing.
Yeah, I was good. If you let me get to it.
Okay, apparently I'm cooking on NXT right
now. Yeah, dude, I'm zoned out. I didn't watch it. I was at work last night.
I didn't watch NXT either, but I still know what happened.
And I couldn't check Twitter during work.
Well, I had the opportunity to. So,
we have a triple threat Lyra Valkyrie, Tatum Paxley versus Roxanne Perez next Tuesday.
Because Tatum wasn't obsessed with Lyra, she's obsessed with the NXT Championship,
which is valid.
Yeah. So I love Roxanne. I love that she won the championship on Stand Deliver. I knew that this was going to be a short reign, and this is just going to be a full-on Lyra story, probably with Tatum. So, knowing that, I'm okay with her dropping. She's going to drop the Tatum. Because so the NXT Women's Championship is weird because they don't give it to the obvious people who were on top of the card.
Yeah.
They give it to people who they want to push, like that are upcoming. Like they did with Lyra. Lyra wasn't a top woman. All of us thought that Roxanne was going to drop to, or whoever was going to drop to an upcoming, like a top talent. But they didn't. And Roxanne getting the second shot at the championship was to cement her in the history books at the same time as add a fold into the story. So she's going to drop to Tatum at Spring Break, and I'm going to say that right now. That I'm already predict it. It's going to cook though.
Roxanne cannot walk out with that title.
She shouldn't. If she does, there's an issue because that's the same week as the WWE Draft.
She can't. She's not allowed to.
Yeah.
I outlaw it.
It's next week's Tuesday. So I apologize. It's just everyone else. Well, it's a two-part like Halloween Havoc was. So it's like 1 week, and then the next week is the second part of it.
Okay, and then we had Carmelo Hayes' probable last match in NXT.
It is.
Thank you, Melo.
Yeah.
Welcome to the fucking main roster.
Yeah, I kept seeing people say that the ending of that clip was hilarious. I didn't see it because I was at work and I don't have my headphones in at work. So, but Melo lost his match against Trick Williams in the steel cage. Which valid. Trick Williams is staying NXT. He needs the rub. But Trick Williams also has a match next week at Spring Breaking. Kaleb.
Mm-hmm.
Trick Williams has a match next week.
Yeah, it's a minor match.
Is it?
Small.
Is it?
He's just gonna win the world. He's just gonna win the NXT title.
He is indeed.
He better at least.
Well, again, so we could the WWE draft. He kind of has to.
Yeah.
Because the guy who's holding it is in the draft, and they can't have the NXT. They could have that. They could pull up fucking Paige, and just have her walk on the main roster with the NXT Women's Championship and just fucking kick ass. But
yep,
I doubt that's gonna happen.
But here's some draft news. Outside of the obvious two that are locks to be in the draft of Ilya and Mello, there are discussions that the family and Baron Corbin could also be called up.
They also said that people are going to get drafted to NXT.
Who?
They said that people are going to get drafted to NXT.
Yes.
Well. I think. Didn't they also say that inside they're referring to NXT as the third brand, not like just the development?
Yes.
Well, I think it's like a mixture of it, kind of.
It is. They're trying to officially make it a third brand.
Which honestly, I don't really think they should be calling NXT then.
Yeah.
Because it literally, again, like we said this on a TikTok, it means next. And if your fucking show's called Next and it's your third brand, that sounds weird.
Yeah, I'm with you. If they do, unless they keep it younger talents who need to develop more, which we'll talk about.
I'm gonna say, actually, no, we'll get into it. Never mind. That's part of the episode. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll shut up.
Well,
go on.
I'm out of news.
I'm gonna give you the full spring breaking card that we have currently.
Oh yeah, we have that too.
Where's my tweet? Here we go. We already talked about the NXT championships. We have an NXT Underground match.
Natalya versus
Lola Vice.
W.
If Lola Vice does not win this, I'm gonna riot. Also, what? Okay, I looked it up. No one gave me an exact answer. What's an underground match? Is it just like no ropes? I feel like it's no ropes.
I think so. I'm not sure.
There's a beach brawl with Sol Rocco versus Blair Davenport.
W.
Which is just it's no DQ match.
I'm not surprised.
True Gulak died, so it's the family versus No Quarter Catch Crew, which is a terrible name. For a 6-man tag at Spring Breaking.
Dub.
That is currently all we have, and it's still a 2-hour show, so they can't go all out. But we'll probably get more news about the next week after that for the second part of Spring Breaking.
Probably.
But it's a fucking banger of a fucking card.
It'll be a good. It's a good card. There's no denying.
I mean, you can deny it. I wouldn't advise it, but you can deny it.
No, you can't. You can't deny it.
Anyways.
So, do you want me to introduce? But
it's your idea. You get to introduce him, my guy.
So, as we all know, the WWE Draft is next week, which is going to consist over 2 days with both Raw, SmackDown, and it appears NXT. I'm going to guess NXT going to have it'll be weird how NXT drafts. Because obviously, I don't know if it'll be 3.
They're taking Roman Reigns 101.
You get a 101. They have pick 101. Cody Rhodes!
Welcome to NXT. You're next out, my guy. And Cody got moved on to SmackDown.
That would be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
But we have the NXT draft starting up. Well, not the NXT draft.
We'll say not that
the WWE draft. So how can we twist that into content? Simple. I have 5 names. Grayson has 5 names of underused talent or talent we think will be more useful and succeed with the draft. So I have the rule was no established talent.
This includes rising talent too.
like I have one name that is probably cheating.
Is it Ilya Dragunov?
It's not Dragunov.
Okay.
No one person on my list has held a title in WWE.
Okay. So basically, the rule was that we can't choose like talent that's already like really over, really like popular, like Tiffany Stratton. We couldn't be like
Tiffany Stratton, Braun Breaker, Mello, Drake, Dragunov.
Yeah,
I have one name that's probably cheating, but he deserves to be named.
Yeah, so it's like don't like Bianca Belair. No,
yeah, Bianca. But like I'm looking at this, one of them gets consistent TV time. One of them starting to get consistent TV time. Otherwise, I have three guys. One of them already. I have three people. I have five people who will have a big ass jump because of this.
Okay.
I hope.
Okay.
You want to start off with yours or mine? We'll go 1-1.
Sure. I will start off with mine with my first big change. I think it'd be really nice to see Tegan Nox be one of the first ever North American Women's Champions in NXT. Send her right to NXT. She needs some help. Send her right to NXT. I'm not saying her be the first North American champion, but second or third would be really nice for her. I think it looked really good on her belt. Give her a long reign. She could really use a long reign with that belt too.
I'm not against that.
Yeah.
My first one is the LWO. Outside, I want to specify. You keep Carlito, you keep Dragon Lee, and you keep Rey Mysterio on the main roster. But like Cruz Days Hole, Zelina Vega, and I can't think of the other guy. No. I know. You hear Zelina Vega, like, she deserves to be pushed as a top woman.
You know what's funny?
You have Zelina on yours?
I'm saying divorce her entirely from LWO. Send her somewhere else away from them. Have her be billed as a top talent.
Yep.
That was exactly like she's on my list exactly for that reason. To divorce her from LWO.
I think it should be NXT.
No, I don't think she should be in NXT.
She should because I think having that consistent work on NXT would be very nice for them.
She faced fucking Rhea Ripley at Backlash, my guy. You can't go down from there.
Yeah, you can.
Just send her.
Nia Jax should.
Nia Jax shouldn't be part. You know what, Tony Khan? I want to make a trade. You send us Mox, we give you.
Yeah, fair trade.
I think it's fair. We get the New Japan Strong Champion, whatever it's called.
I want you to know, majority of these are almost all 5 of my people are on NXT in this.
Really? So mine are all main talent.
Well, mine no, not all mine are going to NXT or staying on NXT.
Oh, I don't have a place for everyone. I just have the only person I really have a place for.
Staying on NXT, but are gonna succeed with Mello, Ilya.
Yeah.
So I'll go again because you just lost someone else off your list.
Well, mine was saying, you have her going to NXT. I'm saying to keep her on the main roster, divorce her entirely from LWO.
Yeah. You ready for my next one?
Bring her with Andrade. Put her back with Andrade.
I'll be fine with that.
Don't keep Andrade away from LWO as well. Yeah.
My next one, and this is the one that's probably cheating, is Javon Evans.
No. Because I think he's still not like that. He's rising, but I think he's rising in the NXT rank. Like Trick Williams is known on the main roster now, at this point. He's shooting. He's a shooting star right now, not a rising star.
I think with Javon is the top. We know who the top stars are in NXT right now.
Me.
It's Trick Williams. It's Ilya Dragunov. Yeah. It's the family, Tony D'Angelo. It was Mello. It was Braun Breaker. Mm-hmm. You're losing all 5 of those.
We're losing a lot of men talent. I just realized a lot of top men talent. I mean, Dijak's going to be an NXT champion next week, isn't he?
I wish.
He's going to be.
Trick's going to be the NXT champ.
For a little bit, then Dijak's going to take it, yeah.
Hopefully. Wait, we're gonna have space for another top male to be there. Javon's gonna be in NXT for 2 or 3 years, probably. He's 19 years old.
I see 1 or 2 because he's pretty good.
They're gonna want him to get his feet under him before they start sending him.
It's more like I think his probably need help. Yeah,
is they're gonna want to get his feet under him because he'll be called up and he'll be a top star instantly.
Mm-hmm.
He's just awesome. He deserves to be called up.
Mm-hmm. Jumping over fucking Ilya Dragunov to beat everyone to the challenge is kind of.
And putting on a banger.
Yeah.
You don't casually do that at 19 years old.
Especially with Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov can help someone get to a great match.
But can't help you have a fucking banger.
But can't help you have a fucking banger.
You need to help yourself.
So, yeah, that's also why I think Ilya is top 5 in the ring right now in WWE. And I don't know if you can even argue it anymore.
Mm.
He's something else. Okay, who's next on your list?
So I wouldn't say exactly divorce them from the current faction.
It's good to go if you still mine.
No, I probably not. But whatever the weaker division is, whatever the weaker side of it is, send Michin to whoever that is. Give her a big push. Because she has a fucking amazing talent. She put a banger on with the Io Sky. If you give her a big enough push, whether you want to introduce that mid-card title early or you want to give her a short, I'm not saying you give her a long ass train, give her a short world title shot. I'm not saying you do it.
I know.
I'm just saying, give her a short one, whether it be not even a month or something like that, 3 weeks, whatever. Give her a short reign. I think you have a diamond here in the rough. She just turned 35, which I know sounds old, but in wrestling terms, she's still in her prime.
Yeah.
She's kicking ass right now.
The issue I am seeing is you have a lot of people.
I have all women. I'm going to tell you that right now.
You have all women?
I couldn't think of any men.
You could still have. I have one woman left on my list.
I would say the Creed brothers maybe, but like that's. I think they're big enough.
I have 2 male tag teams / factions.
I have a single tag team.
Which is funny because one of these 2 was on Mania. Yeah, you're gonna understand when I say them.
Oh, it's New Catch Republic.
No. Oh. The issue you're gonna have is I feel like you're gonna say this with at least 2 of your NXTs that they should be the mid card champion on NXT or hold a mid card title. Do they need to introduce one on the main roster, or you're gonna have a carousel really early on for that title, which is gonna make it feel irrelevant?
I don't think so.
You ready for my next one?
Go ahead.
Actually, we'll get the Mania one out of the way.
Sure.
The Final Testament.
They're already on NXT, my guy.
And they should stay there.
Okay. You're not wrong.
They should stay there. You really thought I was going to come out here? They should go on Raw. They should go on SmackDown. They should stay at fucking NXT. The family's going to go on, and they should become the powerhouses of NXT.
The family's not going to leave in the draft. They're not.
Yeah, no, that they're strongly being considered.
That's a rumor right now?
That's what I said that like 10 minutes ago.
I didn't hear that part of the rumor.
Of course he is. That both Baron Corbin and Tony D'Angelo / the family are being strongly considered for SmackDown and Raw.
Okay. I don't think they're ready yet, but okay.
So that would leave the big faction of NXT nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Which should be the Final Testament.
Make a power vacuum, yeah.
Is they give Karrion Kross the NXT World title again.
Oh, God.
Give AOP the tag titles. Give Scarlett the mid-card title.
No.
And let them run NXT. Make them the bloodline of NXT.
Oh, God, please don't.
But no, they cannot be as good as they are on Raw or SmackDown at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
I strongly believe that. So keep up on NXT. Do not call them up even though they've been there for like 3 weeks. Let them run NXT. See you next one.
I'm going to leave my tag team for last because I feel like you may have the same person.
No. Oh. I know it's tag team you're referring to. So
were you looking at my Twitter? Because I talked about them. I talked about them on my Twitter.
Did they have a match on Monday?
I don't think so.
Who the fuck is it?
I don't think I did. Anyways, the one I'm going to talk about right now, and we'll talk about the other one later. Ivy Nile could do really well.
Okay, so you do not have my other person.
I feel like, well, I have a tag team.
Yeah, but you do not.
Okay.
I can tell you right now, since you just said Ivy Nile, you do not have my person.
I think Ivy Nile could do really well somewhere. I just don't know where or exactly how. But I feel like there's a certain she can fill in a really good role. I just don't know where or how. I have a feeling that this draft could really help her out. And obviously, I don't think she's going to get divorced from the Creed brothers anytime soon. But I think that there's something there. I can feel it. And I feel like the draft's going to really help her.
I think Ivy Nile's a budding star.
I'm trying to figure
Ivy
out
Nile.
Exactly her role. I don't know if she's a mid-carder. I don't know if she's
a mid-carder.
But like I don't know if
she needs promo work.
That's true, but like I don't know if she's close to moving up to the top area. Right now, Raw has no one there, so besides Liv and Becky, and that's all they have. So
okay, my other tag team, my male tag team, Cedric Alexander and Asante the Adonis.
What are we doing here, my guy? What are we doing here?
They are going to be so good together.
No, you know what's going to happen? They forgot about the tag team, my guy. They don't give a shit about it.
Put them on NXT.
They don't care about it.
Put them on. They are going to be so good.
They forgot about the tag team.
Let me push my agenda.
They forgot about the vignette. I know what vignette you're talking about, and they forgot about it.
Let me push my agenda.
Okay.
They can be a great tag team. I don't know if it's put them on Raw. I don't know if it's put them on SmackDown. Put them somewhere to get TV time. They're both great in the ring. Asante can cut a promo. Asante. Let them have time.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to say.
Give me a second. I'm just double checking if my people are on the right thing.
I'll also guarantee you.
You guarantee what? What did you guarantee me?
I'm going to guarantee you do not have my other person.
Okay, well, so right now, the tag division is run by the Kabuki Warriors. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, they're in a tuffle feud, whatever, with Bianca and Jade. Sure.
The more you talk, the more I know it's not who I have.
And that's all happening at SmackDown right now. Chelsea and Piper are kind of running things on Raw right now. I mean, Indy and Candice are building themselves up. It's whatever. But you really know who's really fucking good and doesn't ever get TV time?
Who?
The Witches.
We do not have the same person.
Okay. The Witches deserve the fucking tag titles. They're so fucking good. It's not even funny. There's a part of me that really wants Alexa Bliss to just join them instead of Uncle Howdy. She's probably going to join Uncle Howdy no matter what. But part of me really wants her to like be their manager at the same time as be like a top star. It just they need the time to show themselves, and they aren't giving it. And it makes me really, really mad because they could. Kid and Carter and Katana Chance are so fucking good. Like they are going to be the future of the tag division, and right alongside them is the Witches. That's going to be your long-standing.
I agree.
Your Hardys versus the Dudleys type stuff, like that type of like feel for your women's division in your tag titles, and they just won't work with the Witches right now. I don't get why, but the draft really could help them if they're presented as the top tag team on that brand. That's my spiel.
You ready?
I'm going to talk about Katana Chance and King Carter.
You ready for mine?
Okay, go ahead.
I knew when you said Ivy Nile, you weren't saying mine. Like as soon as you said it. Want me to explain why? Actually, I'll build to it. For the last few, yep.
Go ahead.
For the last few weeks, few months, we've been begging to get this talent down to NXT, so she can work once a week and have a lot more time at the Performance Center.
Mm-hmm.
She has not had that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
This is the perfect opportunity to get Maxine Dupree down to NXT, work in the Performance Center, work one show a week, and get her developed in the ring.
That's not going to work, though.
It is.
She's currently in a storyline, my guy.
I don't care.
She's in a storyline. You can't just have her fucking be just pulled the plug on the storyline.
Yeah, you can.
Not really.
It's called Fuck You.
It's called Fuck You. I want to tell my story.
Let me push agendas.
Okay.
Is Maxine, we talked about it. We said around SummerSlam Survivor Series, if she keeps developing in the ring, she could be ready for a world title match.
And it's slowed down. So
that is definitely not the case anymore.
No, sadly.
We're probably looking at SummerSlam next year.
I'd say after Mania next year.
Unless she, can be in the Performance Center 5 days a week and just getting better, working on her craft. As we want her to succeed.
Dude, I just thought of the fucking greatest feud of all time. Tatum versus Maxine would fucking be amazing.
It could.
That dynamic would be great.
You don't have people on NXT to be top stars.
X the doubt.
You have fuck you. You do not have people go to NXT to become top stars.
Go to NXT, yes, no. But there is NXT
let
top
them
stars.
Develop into them.
Maxine
needs to develop into that star. She can. Everyone fucking sees it who's watched wrestling. She can become your Alexa Bliss. Yes.
I'm just saying that's an interesting correlation that you drew there.
But think about it.
I was thinking more like your next Becky Lynch, but okay.
No, I don't think she could be Becky Lynch good.
No, I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying like character-wise.
Character-wise, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm not thinking I'm not thinking. I'm thinking pre-Wyatt Alexa Bliss.
Pre-Wyatt Alexa Bliss was the best part of best Alexa Bliss.
Yes, that's the Alexa Bliss I'm talking about, not the spooky Alexa Bliss.
No, but I'm saying I'm thinking like talent level, like that's the best Alexa Bliss. Like spooky Alexa Bliss is great. I love spooky Alexa Bliss, but it wasn't as high as 2016
I think Maxine
Alexa.
Can be that good.
Okay. That's high praise, my guy.
I am all in on Maxine.
That's perfectly fine. I want to make sure you are aware.
Maxine is my Roxanne for you. Fallon Henley to you is Maxine for me.
You think I love Fallon that much, my guy?
Yes.
Wrong NXT superstar. That's in the mid card.
You're Thea Hale.
There you go.
It's my Maxine. It's Maxine Dupree.
There you go, my guy. I'm I like Fallon, but I'm not in love with Fallon.
I get them mixed up.
Yeah.
I think Maxine Dupree can be a top female in this company.
Okay.
If we present her correctly.
I agree with you. I'm not arguing with you.
Only 26.
I was supposed to be Rhea Ripley is only 27, but that Rhea Ripley's a fucking different breed. So
Rhea Ripley's done this for the last 8 years.
Longer, yeah.
Maxine started last year working in the ring.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Also, did you know Maxine Dupree used to be a cheerleader?
Yeah.
I believe for the Cowboys.
Suns.
Thank you. Sorry. Let's say Phoenix Suns. It was basketball. I thought it was football. I don't know why.
I mean, what?
Bro started barking. He thought the damage control was going to be the TikTok. No.
Von Baker. No. That is not the TikTok.
Uh-huh.
No, it is definitely damage control.
You say that.
Fuck you, make the TikToks. Maxine can be so good.
She can. She has the potential.
Like, I feel like I've said this 17 times already.
She could be as good as your my GM Maxine Dupree.
Man, I'm so sad I didn't.
No spoilers. That episode's not coming out for like another week and a half.
I know. I'm so sad I didn't push so farther than I did.
There you go.
It comes out tomorrow, but you'll see the downfall of Maxine Dupree.
Mm-hmm.
It hits like a truck. She goes from champion to not being.
Bro is spoiling the fucking video.
Oh no! I spoiled that I don't book one superstar.
Oh no!
Did I ruin that WrestleMania? Is Nick Nosedive versus Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship?
You had the World Heavyweight Championship too.
with Matador as the special guest referee.
Matador is goated.
And that's my main event. And your main event is Olaf versus Dante Roberts in a 60-minute Iron Man match that we watch.
I almost forgot what my main event was. Now I remember what it is, but.
Oh, do you have anything else?
No, I do not. That I can think of at least. I'll probably think of something right afterwards. Oh, there is a small. My camera got fucked up by me hitting the mask. Whoops. Hello. There is a small chance the next week they push up their plans. Well, I think that what their plans are instead of SummerSlam. Since we have a vacancy in the World Championship with Rhea Ripley, that a Little Miss Something shows up on Raw to claim her title.
Who?
Raw next week's in Columbus. Who's from Columbus, my guy?
Isn't that Alexa?
Alexa Bliss is from Columbus, Ohio.
No, it's gonna be Shayna.
Bro is pushing the Shayna agenda. That's never gonna happen because WWE hates her.
Oh, update, Macedonia.
What's going on, Matt?
His pec injury, tore his pec.
Really?
So he's gonna require surgery.
That's not good. I know Chelsea's been talking about her time in Impact because like it's been like her 1 year or 2 year anniversary since she got fired from WWE.
Sorry, this is also a link. It just popped up on my feed.
Oh God.
Charles Barkley.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah.
Was ready to fight Ed Gable. You know what? I was going to fly up there and whoop Gable's ass. That man whooped Sammy's ass in front of his wife and parents. I didn't like that at all. You can't kick a man's ass in front of his wife and parents. I didn't like the ending. You can't kick a man's ass at his house. That's bad karma.
He should go talk to Roman Reigns then.
He should go talk to Gunther because Gunther did that a lot to people.
Roman Reigns did that literally last year or 2 years ago. No, last year. He did last year. Sorry.
Yeah.
At a like a pay-per-view. But yeah, I think that's gonna be all for this week of the Curb Stomp podcast. We will see you next week. We will not be covering that part of the draft unless we record really, really late. Which is always a possibility. But I don't think it's gonna be. Because so we will
cover, that would be record Friday night and have it up by the next day.
Which is possible. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's not likely though. But next week we will be talking more about WWE and the rest of the wrestling world. Until then, remember to like the episode if you enjoyed our presence here for the last hour and a half. And subscribe. So you can be here while Backlash happens. But until then, until we go to episode 31, bye-bye.